Hey there and welcome to the editor of the Overworld in Super Dungeon Maker. So probably you're questioning yourself like, how the frick can you edit the Overworld? And why would you want to do so? So first of all, welcome to the channel. It's my first video on this English channel. And I thought I will share my finding on how to edit the overworld. But let's first check, what is the overworld made out of? So first of all, you can see where all the hearts are. You can see the boundary. You can see that there's like quite some tiles you usually cannot use, like all these trees, for example. Of course, the buildings and stuff. And yes, you can change things in here. You can not only like change things here or delete something there, you can also, for example, add some NPCs. You can add houses. You can rip the Dungeon Expedia thingy out of here and put it over there if you like to. The Hall of Fame, just put it there. Why not? You can do everything you want in here, and nobody's gonna stop you. Oh, and sorry if my English is a little bit off. English is not my mother tongue. But if you wanna know, like, what's underneath all this, or what is on the fourth floor, for example, there you go. It's nothing except for your pets you can choose. Same in the third and the second. Below 1, below 2. It's all the same. So, yet you could ask yourself, can I build in here? Of course you can. Why wouldn't you be able to do so? Like, you can also put like weird looking thingies in here. So, I will share with you how to get into this mode. There's a few things to it. First of all, how the hell did I find out about this? Well, I was in Peru for almost 4 months, and I downloaded this game in order to make one single dungeon for a fellow YouTuber. And then I had to play it with mouse and keyboard. And I'm not used to playing with mouse and keyboard. So I was like, oh damn, I didn't bring an Xbox controller to Peru. So I remembered, hey, I have my Switch with me. Let's put the Switch Pro controller into, or what's it called? It's not into the laptop. Like, let's connect the Switch Pro controller to the laptop. And out of pure coincidence, I triggered this editor mode. But I figured out what caused it. Well, how on earth do you trigger this? Let me show you. It's basically quite simple. The most important thing is, either you have a Switch Pro controller that is like usually not used on your PC, so it's not mapped and functioning correctly. Basically, that's like all the gist of it. And in Peru it worked a little bit different, but I figured out how to make this happen on my better PC. So just let me show you how to do it. So basically what you want to do, you want to line up to enter hen and fan. Established is it, right? Established in lead. So, first of all, do something like this. And then, I hope it works. Sometimes it doesn't, but just retry. It's okay. Just plug in the Switch Pro controller, like so. Let's see if it happens. No, it doesn't. So, disconnect and connect. And it didn't happen again. Let's let's try again. As I said, it could take a few tries. Oh man, I don't know what forfeit effect is in English, but it's like you want to show something, and then of course it doesn't work. Like in Peru, it was the case. I connected the Switch Pro controller while the game was loading, so I had the perfect spot, and it always worked. But I think with this PC, it's a little more tricky. And it's a little weird. Oh sheesh, I hope when it works, we are positioned correctly. Otherwise that would be even more fail. Let me restart the game and try again. As I said, it can happen that it takes a little longer to trigger. But when I was recording this for my German channel, it was like second, third try. Yeah, that should happen, but he should not move to the top first. So let's see if we can trigger it again immediately. Of course. Oh yeah, that looks a little bit far, but what you wanna have is... Oh yeah, it works. You wanna enter like this. And then you disconnect it when you're in the loading screen. Welcome to the editor in the overworld. So basically what happens is the controller wants to go to the bottom right, charges an attack, and then walks to the top and always smashes A. So if you can replicate this, I tried it with an auto clicker, it didn't work. Maybe it works for you. But if you want to replicate it and you don't have a Switch Pro controller and still want to be like in the editor and like play a little bit around, usually you can just stand here and have the command of like going upwards and mash A all the time. And that should trigger the editor. So you might ask yourself, why is this looking so weird, right? Like usually there's like two separate things. And I think that's because they put so many thingies inside here. Like you can build like fences. You can spam these things. You can also change the style. Like this is the standard style. But be aware, if you change this, you will not have access to these thingies. So you might want to do all these thingies first you want to do, and then change the style. Like say, I wanna use this tile set. Then there's certain things that change, but not these trees, because they are unique as well as the buildings. That's funny. That's like here. There's like this lava thingy, right, where all the pets are. So now you have the normal interface, and you can also put enemies in here. You can totally do so. You can say, hey, I wanna have things connected to these bad boys. And if you ask yourself, hey, can I go back to this style? Of course you can. But you will see. The option with like all the NPCs and stuff is not there anymore. So if you want to play around with all these tiles, don't switch this. Do it at the end if you really want to do so. You can also put your little chicken wherever you want. But you cannot playtest it with P. Even after you set like the golden egg. It's not possible to playtest this thingy. You can click the save button, but it actually will not save. You can also build like a full-fledged dungeon underneath your city. Oh, wait a second. Do I need... Let's first draw out like something where we can put things in. You can totally build like a dungeon down here. But keep in mind, playtesting will not work. You can... Woof. Well, never mind. You can also adjust this thing, of course. But without playtesting, it's just like a little fun thingy to do. If you want to redesign the overworld, do so. I had fun, like, because it was so unexpected. Why would you get access to the overworld editor just mashing the A button on the controller? If you save and say exit the game, oh yeah, it's in German for you guys. Do you want to save the changes you made? You can say yes, but it will not do anything. So this will not be saved. Yet, personally I think it's a weird fun little bug. So have fun playing around with it. See you guys.